from strong aerials, especially even like
Sure.
footstools. And then you get the down smashes off the footstool.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
dirty on the 30.
I've
dude.
seen the Twitch feed combo videos for Double Peach. It's
Yeah.
actually ridiculous.
All right, and we're getting right into game one. Myran versus Nero. Now, Nero was pretty worried about this match as soon as he got here today. He was fiending around trying to find any Olimar to get practice against. He found Goma Kenpie, a resident Olimar here in Michigan, to just kind of warm up and prep the matchup. Now, Goma Kenpie's no Myran. And you know Myran has a plethora of Pikachu experience with ESAM, with Riddier. All
some of the best in the world.
Yeah, the two best Pikachus outside of Nero, the two Pikachu
and maybe
above Nero.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all Florida residents, so it's up to Myran to, I guess, show how dominant he is in this matchup.
But Pikachu can hold zone against Olimar, really. You're seeing it here. When it comes to getting Pikmin off of him, he has very quick options to do so. Just Nair up tilt will do it, get those Pikmin off of him. So he has a good way to get away from these Pikmin, and he is also very quick, very evasive, can get in, and once he gets a hold of Olimar, he does major damage. So it's just all a matter of getting Olimar in the air and doing what Pikachu does best, and just keep juggling.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what's crazy? We've already had like a pretty solid minute of play go through, and these guys have it looks like they've had so many interactions, but the percent is so, I guess, small. They're all pre-triple digits, and it's just looking like a slobber knocker in a way.
Absolutely, yeah, just back and forth. Even percent's dead even, so this is a very poke. It's like a poke war that you'll see here. So this is one of those matchups where it's just very back and forth.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like Nero finding ways in and out to play safely here against Myran. Myran just kind of continuing to put up this wall. Has the purple Pikmin online, so he knows what to pull. He threw away those Pikmin on purpose. Now he's got the lineup he wants, a throw, and the powerhouse.
Yeah, definitely. Nero's looking pretty clean right now in his play. He doesn't care when he's got a Pikmin on him. He's just going to set up that camp game. He's going to jump around, throw Thunder Jolts out. Nero with the SD, though. Oh
Come on, man.
Gosh.
Man, I mean, every set he finds a way.
Yeah, when you give him so much praise, he just throws it away. Anyway,
yeah.
Myran going to take that gift with no intention of returning one. And he's going to just set himself up. He's got 2 purples on lock. He is so content to taking this first game.
Yeah, you cannot give Myran that kind of gift. It doesn't work.
No, you don't want to give Olimar in general.
Yeah.
Olimar's the type of character who, like most of the, I guess, more passive characters, when they have the lead and they get all their tools to set up the camp game, pitch that tent, throw some Pikmin around, he's so terrifying to get in on because he's so good at, I guess, pressuring where the battle's going to take.
And unfortunately, out of the percents to make that work, a little too high was Myran. So now this is looking troublesome because now not only is Nero down a whole stock and percent, he's going to have so much trouble finding the stock. He can't just run up and up smash the man unless he does something that committal. Yeah. So, I mean,
you can kind of tell that Nero is a little frustrated from that. He's kind of blindly running in. He's you know, when you self-destruct like that, when you had the lead, and you were just poised to take stock, the first stock, and dictate the pace of the rest of the match. Oh, nice tech though. You're
again.
Frustrated.
Yeah,
he's definitely frustrated. You can kind of just tell in his face. He's just visibly frustrated with that.
Well, he's thinking long and hard right now. How is he going to make the adjustment? I mean, he just needs to go back to the drawing board, go back to the start, and say, I was playing really good. I was playing really well in that first stock. I can't afford to make a mistake, obviously. And if he just kind of continues to play that game, if he can find that first stock, he's going to be in just as good of a position that Myran was in.
Definitely.
But you can't allow Myran to get that first stock because then Myran just sets up his Pikmin in a way where it's so easy to get damage for him, man. I mean, and then your frustration builds.
Definitely. All right, we're getting into game number 2, going off to Smashville. Nero trying to find some redemption for the self-inflicted game 1 loss he had.
Yep, not out of the woods yet. Still very much something that he can bring himself back for as long as he holds down that mental fortitude and rolls with it.
Yep, and Myran already got that purple Pikmin on lock. Going to definitely help mitigate how Nero can actually quick attack cancel around the stage, because purples have that hitbox until they land on the ground. They're going to interrupt any Pikachu that's just zipping around.
Largely the same here so far in this game number 2. Kind of just Myran pelting Nero to death with these Pikmin and having the purple such a bad situation for Nero.
Yeah, Nero, he's finding his hits though. He's getting all these up airs, getting these up tilts, getting these back airs out of shield. He's doing the damage he needs to, but he's just not finding I guess the stage control to go along with it. Because Myran, the moment he's done like getting hit by Nero's like chain of moves, he's back to controlling the stage and getting ready for their next interaction.
Yeah, it seems like Nero's always playing from a forced position, right? You know, he never wants to be where he wants to be. He's where Myran puts him, and he has to work with it.
Yeah, and it's like even though he's winning the current match, it's really like Myran is really controlling a lot of what's going on.
Yeah, it almost seems like it doesn't matter.
Oh, that Nair sent him the wrong way, but you know, Olimar definitely within that kill percent for Pikachu. Up throw, gonna get the Thunder. No, Myran air dodges through that with the Space Cadet himself.
Might need a raw one to confirm it at this point.
We got Day screaming for doubles right
man.
now. Anyway, oh wow, that down air.
Nice cancels, getting him around the stage, keeping him alive. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, good match. Myran was definitely looking for maybe an up throw.
He needed a little more percent, so he's going to jab him, yeah. Or, you know, pummel, yeah.
Yeah. Nice fastball fair, auto-canceling into up smash. Nero drawing first blood. Not going to be SDing today, but oh my gosh, he quick attacks right into the down smash from Myran.
Great awareness from Myran, though, knowing that he might try to do something fancy. You know, obviously he's going to try to move around with quick attack, which is something that he does so often. So just good anticipation, just cover the option.
Definitely. And Nero, you know, he's doing a lot, like how stock one was working. Nero, though he has a percent lead, he was letting Myran dictate how they were going to interact and stuff. And right now, Nero is in just total control.
Nero looking to take this to an even set. You know, getting some redemption for his poor display in game one.
Yeah, and you know, Nero, he's just like Smasher. He's in winner semis of his pool, trying to make day two winner side, and he wants that PGR win to help him secure that day two spot.
Absolutely, it'd be a win-win for Nero. But right now, Myran, even though you know he seems down and out, he seems like there's just this presence of control from Myran. You know, he's still pulling the strings. And there it is.
Oh, the raw back air. Nero caught with some little bit of a sleeper DI, but
like
Myran advances 2-0 over Nero and finds himself sitting in winners top 32, where he will be playing against Wadi tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds like a juicy matchup to me. Olimar versus Mewtwo.
But with the way these pools looking and the way this competition is looking, that's to be expected with how much of a Shark Tank that top